This is Alan Williams Backyard RC, and I'm Alan. Today I've got my Losi DBXL E. I picked it up over the winter time. I've had it out a few times, and want to go over some of the pros and cons as I see them. If you guys are deciding if you want to purchase one of these, then you can watch this, make up your own mind. We're going to run it on my track out back here. We're going to take it down to a dirt hill, run it up and down some hills, and then we're going to take it over and we're going to do a speed run. I've got the FLIR, we'll check the temperatures on it after we get done. I've got my GPS, we'll get some speeds on it so you guys have a rough idea how fast it goes. I'm going to be running it on, I've got some Gens Ace 4-cell batteries. These are 6,000 milliamp, 100C. These fit in my Traxxas Max and in here. I got the EC5 connectors. They fit on the IC5 connectors that come with this, so you don't have to change that out. I've got an adapter that I'm using right now on my Traxxas Max until I switch it over to the EC5 connector. It takes 2 of these. They get pretty, for 6,000 hours, they get pretty good runtime. So keep watching and we'll get back to it. Alright, so we'll get up here closer to it. I'll get the tape measure out, just show you guys how big these tires are. They're about 7.5 inches. The overall length of the vehicle, about 33 inches. About 12.5 inches tall-ish. You can see the shocks on this thing is huge. There's 2 fingers. And you can see the suspension parts are pretty beefy. The turnbuckles and stuff. I'll lift this up. ESC comes with a fan on it, which is always nice. I'm checking that with my temp gun. It's doing good. The motor does not come with a fan on it. It was getting a little warm. I'll show you guys that. Comes with the straps for holding the batteries down, which I always love. I wish more manufacturers would do that. It gives me more variety in my battery choices. The ones that actually came with it were longer than what I needed, so I had to replace them with some shorter ones. But Losi doesn't know what size batteries I'm using. I also saw in an earlier review where they're having trouble with the vehicle turning left. Wasn't turning left that sharp, and I'm not having that problem with mine. It turns left just as easy as it does right, and I'll show you how it maneuvers. I believe at one time this piece right here, one of the videos that I saw, was hitting this shaft right here, so it was actually coming over and it wouldn't go left. But if I turn that all the way as far as it'll go and I zoom in here, you can still see there's just a little bit of daylight down in there where this steering rod isn't hitting anymore. I don't know if that was just a fluke on his or if they fixed something or whatever, but I'm not having any trouble. I'm sticking with the single servo. I'm not going to put 2 on it. That one goes out. I'll change my mind on it down the road. We'll post a video on that, but for right now, I'm not having any trouble with mine. I'm going to keep it that way. No, go, step on the gas. There you go. There you go. Slow down, easy. Yeah, good. Good job. One more down the front. Step on the gas. All right. One more. All right, there you go. Perfect. All right.
Oh!
Oh! Good one. One more. Woo! Perfect. Perfect. And then come back up one more time, then we'll move to a different spot. Woo! Tumbles down. Good job. Good job. You can go that way. See if you can jump both of them. Oh! Didn't quite make it.
No, I didn't quite make that one, but I made the other one though.
Yeah, see if you... There we go, perfect. Oh! Nope. All right, so I've had this for a couple months. I've been waiting to get it out. I got it out of the box, checked everything over, and make sure it wasn't physically damaged. Today we're just going to do the first run with it. I've already got the batteries installed. I've got the transmitter all squared away. So we'll turn this on. It's got a nice little hole in there. I don't have to pop the... It jerks back and forth as it's counting battery cells. All right, should be good to go. Got steering, forward, back. All right. Thing is big. Not going to be real rough with it. I just want to make sure everything works on it. I think it does pretty good on this track considering how big it is, and this track's made for 10th scale. Seems to be turning right okay. Let's go the other direction, see if I can get it turned left. Or it turns left okay. Oh yeah. There was a thing on when they first come out, they used to turn in one direction better than the other, but this, they seem to have got that squared away. not go out in the pond here. See my driving. Brakes do need adjusted a little bit. GoPro, turn off. GoPro, stop recording. First thing I want to point out is I saw some reviews where it didn't want to turn left as sharp as it did right. So we'll go down here and do some donuts. See, it's doing a pretty nice tight circle. We'll go back the other way. So whatever that happened that they were doing in the reviews a year or so ago, they seem to got that fixed. A stick over there. My track held up pretty good over the winter. It's not rutted up. I did get some erosion on the hill over here. Oh, get this out of my way. Go back the other way. Slides a little bit in the dirt. That dirt's pretty loose. But it makes it fun when you're doing something like this, not so much when you're racing. Like I said, this track's built for 10th scale vehicles, but this is getting around it pretty good actually. I can't stand in the middle of the track, guys. It makes me dizzy going around in circles. I don't know if it shows up on camera very well, but you can see the light bar. And I can't stand in the middle of the track down there when I'm going around. It just makes me dizzy watching it. So I'm gonna stand up here on the hill a little bit. You see all the dust it throws up. Check the brakes on it. Yeah, definitely got to change the brakes on it a little bit. All four tires seem to be gripping decent. Except for that rock right there, it slid around that corner pretty good. Missed that corner. Oh! Tumbled down there pretty good. You can see where I've scratched up the bottom on it already. I hit one of these metal poles right here. I'm gonna take these out. On one of my other runs. Take it out here and drive it in the grass. Grass is a little wet from the dew. As you can see, it goes through the grass just fine too. You see the water flowing. We'll take it up here. We'll check temps. GoPro, stop recording. Doesn't look like anything's hot.
What color is hot?
Really?
I just saw
The ESC's hot, but it's only about 90 degrees, which is fine. And then we'll check the motor. Oh my God, the motor's 150 degrees. 150 degrees, so don't touch the motor, it's hot. So we're gonna have to buy a fan and put it on there to keep it cooler.
You got that on film, Grandpa.
I know. We'll have to buy a fan to keep it cooler.
Yeah. Is that GoPro still recording?
Yep. So yeah, we got this out today. I had some fun with it. Enjoyed doing it. I always enjoy making these videos like this. It's just sharing it with you people. This is a little pricey of a vehicle, but you can see it handled on my tent scale track. Just to give you guys that aren't familiar with this, this track is made for tent scale. We race on it, and we race Traxxas Slash and well, tent scale short course trucks. And so it wasn't made for a 5th scale vehicle, but you can see it went around it pretty good. It went over the jumps really well. I was able to turn. I didn't have any problem. I got some good speed going down the straightaways. I was really surprised that this big vehicle was going so well on that track. I was pleased with that. We took it through the tall grass out here in the field behind my house, and you can see that it goes across the grass no problem. It didn't look to me like it even really slowed it down much compared to when it was on dirt. I did not get a chance to get my GPS out like I promised you guys. I don't have the straps or tie wraps with me to put that on the vehicle. I apologize. We'll get that in another vehicle. I'll show you what the top speed is. This is strictly stock. I have no intention of making any changes to it anytime soon. I'm going to make some adjustments to the braking on it. It is a little weak. The braking's a little weak, but you can adjust that through the ECS. But I can't think of anything negative to say about it at this point. It's holding up. I haven't broke anything. I've seen some reviews from earlier models. I don't know if they've changed some stuff or if I just got lucky. The spurt gear wasn't lined up on it. I didn't want to turn left, just things like that. I didn't have any of those problems, people. Losi either took care of the issue or whoever inspected the car, put it together, just did a really good job. When they say ready to run out of the box, it truly was. I got it out of the box, checked everything over, and didn't really find anything wrong. Time will tell on that one. So don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to see more videos like this. We appreciate it. We'll have this one out some more. I've got the smaller version of this, the Tenacity DB Pro. We'll be getting that out. I've got an E-Revo. We'll be doing stuff with the E-Revo this spring. I've got a Traxxas Max. That one's brand new. I got it out of the box, checked on the warning. We'll be getting that out. We'll be comparing all these vehicles. That way you guys can decide what's best for you, what works in where you're going to be racing at, whether it's on asphalt, whether it's at a city park, whether it's in your backyard, gravel parking lot, and an alley out back. We'll try to do all them reviews. That way when you guys are trying to decide what's best for you, you can pick the right RC car. So thanks for watching. Appreciate it. You guys have a good one.